The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Culpepper. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy.
Now you want it.
They've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And another Wolfpack timeout. NC State.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back, looking for help. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Vick. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. With the catch, it's Mays. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback adapting. Got his man all by himself. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the 1st quarter still. He has been getting...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We reach the break. It's NC State on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Caught in the backfield, it's dealt. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in his zone.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got him still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Caught in the backfield. It's Belt. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What you doing? No good? Huh? Jack Robinson. What's she doing? Did you just fart? Huh? Did you just fart? I need a bubble. Passing it. Pass me it. I need milk and water.
It's all right there.
I can't reach over him.
I did it to you.
You can hold your own bottle, bro. See this. I need help. Yes. I wasn't trying to use you. I was asking really, I needed your help.
You want it shrimp and liver?
Shrimp and chicken. That's all shrimp.
Okay. For your meals.
I'm just doing some. It require my time. I mean, not my time. I'm focused. The blue press? What is it? Why? In the couch. I've been looking for it. I've been looking for it. Yeah, I've been brushing my teeth. I just didn't brush it the last 3 days. Like you haven't never been through that phase. Like you never been through that phase. Huh? Dude, stop fussing at me. You gonna be patient about this milk. Well, you get your milk when I give you your milk. You see it? It's right here. Oh, here. Oh, here. Come on. Get your little second with me. Get a little bunny time with me. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah. 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 You hungry? You not hungry? Huh? What is this? I said, you gonna fuss at me if you stay home with me? Yeah. Yeah. If you can get down at least 2 assignments tonight, you'll be straight by tomorrow. I feel like you can do 2 assignments tomorrow. How many you done? How many you done? Oh. You about done, close to done then. Huh? making this money. Sure. Yes. You not like talking. Anytime you take it. I don't have one positive thing. Marshall go all I need for oatmeal raisin. I didn't know you did it at Walmart. I like people go pick me. I don't know what's going on, which one she got. I like people go pick me. But they have want the freshness. I don't want the freshness. Done? Yo, look how they spin the bottle. Mama ate it all. You ate it all. Looking at it. You full? Hmm? You don't want any more? Hmm? Alright. Then I ate the fat man. It ate my little fat man. Get you back in here and surprise. Take the cheese. Wait. Wait.
Right now, he's staying with us. How do you feel about it? We're not happy.
I don't have health insurance. I'm sorry. Hello. My name is
Hell no. I'm so sorry. Hell no.
don't make it fun for it, because we're not going to do anything.
And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ayers. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. On the ground, it's Ayers. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
The throw is complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
On the option. Now the pitch. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive
Go
of the
for
game.
me.
They could he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on a toss play, Reese.
And if we start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation in your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, though.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Newton.
She's the one married.
Fires into the end zone.
That's his wife.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike of that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense,
And with a hallelujah man. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Too much for me. This is too much. I mean,